Thank you, Chris. This is a cracker. I mean, sometimes the stars just align to make a fight. We had, of course, John Docherty set to face Jack Armfield and Jack Cullen set to face Cox. All of a sudden, Cox gets cut. Armfield's out with, I believe, appendicitis. And what do? You say, well, how about John Docherty against Jack Cullen? Yes, please. Both guys, yes, please. We got a great fight. I love this fight. John, I'm going to start with you. I don't know what it is about you, but somehow you find a way to dislike virtually every opponent you face. I mean, I don't know if you're playing the game, you're building your profile, you're getting yourself mentally prepared for a war, but you tell every opponent the same thing. They're going to sleep, they're getting knocked out. What is it with Jack Cullen, or is he just another man in your way?
He's just another man in my way. This is towards the British title, and he's in my way, and he's stopping me, and I'm going to go through him, like Felix Cash done, and like all the other boys done. I'm going to go through Jack Cullen on Saturday night and put on a big performance, and put on a standout performance in the Superweight division.
You had a great performance last time out against Anthony Fox, and sitting in the press conference at Fight Camp for that fight, we said all the same things. You've never boxed at the level professionally of Anthony Fox. This is going to be a big test for you. You went in there, you won every round, you stopped him like many haven't. But do you admit to yourself that this is a much bigger step up than Anthony Fox? And if that was a big step up for you, now this is the next level of test for you against a very experienced fighter.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not taking nothing away from Jack Cullen, but I'm levels above him. I know I can't say it in the pro game because I've never showed it yet, but my last performance before I knocked out Anthony Fox was a very bad performance. At the time I thought I boxed well, but I looked back and I'd done a lot of mistakes wrong, and Jack Cullen looking at that fight will think, oh, I'll beat John all day long. He's got another thing coming, because all I'm going to do in there is put him to sleep. As simple as that.
You tend to be very, very aggressive in your fights. Is that something that, we didn't see that from you as much in the amateur game, but you have made statements coming out in the pro game, and you've always said the same thing before every fight, and to be fair, on 90% of occasions you've delivered that as well. Have you seen a big difference in your transition to the professional game, because you are much, much more aggressive, and is the plan just to go at him from the first bell on Saturday night?
My game plan's just to smash him about the ring, basically. He's quit a few times. I watched him quit against an Irish boy when he turned pro in 2018, and he's going to quit again on Saturday. Felix Cash made him quit, he turned his back. So I just can't wait to get in on Saturday night and show everyone. I'm not just going to go in there and show them my raw power, what else I can do. I know I can box, and when somebody's in there, what can take my power, and then I'll have to adapt and box. But I know for a fact Jack Cullen will quit on Saturday, or either I'll knock him out.
Jack, I guess you can't take it personally, because he says the same thing to every opponent.
I'm not taking it, to be honest with you. What he's got to realise is I'm not a middleweight anymore. I'm a super middle, and I'm a big super middle, and I'm coming to win. I'm here. Obviously, you've given me another chance again. Matchroom, you give me another chance, and I'm here to prove my point. And beating John Docherty, I am going to prove my point. Show everybody how good I really am.
I've not known you or Steve Wood to turn any opportunity down. I mean, it has to be said, Jamie Cox, although he was out for a while, has boxed at a much, much higher level than John Docherty. John Docherty is aggressive, he can punch hard, but has very, very little experience in the pro game. Do you think he's looking past you a little bit compared to the championship fights that you've been in?
I think so, yeah. He's fought journeyman, he's not fought no one decent yet, and he's going to see on fight night how good I am.
Everyone you fought decent is beat you or knocked you out.
Well, we'll see, won't we? You're decent, you're a knockout, yeah. You knock all these people out.
Listen,
we'll see
I know I've fought journeyman, and I'm saying I have fought journeyman, yes. I agree with that. Every decent fighter you fought, you've been knocked out.
Well, we'll see
and
on fight night, won't we?
And turn your back and quit. You got beat off a 4-0 kid. You quit, you turned your back and quit. Go and have a look back at the camera. Against that Irish boy when you fought in that tournament, whatever it was.
I was out of it in the fight within 10 minutes.
Did you turn your back? Did you turn exactly?
I won't turn my back against you, let me tell you that.
You turned your back against Felix Cash as well. You're going down. You get a draw with Zach Chile, barely got a draw. Who I smashed twice in amateurs. You're getting smashed.
Right, we'll see. We'll see on fight night.
Yeah, you'll see on fight night.
Nice one, Eddie. Thanks for this fight. I appreciate it.
The transition up to super middleweight, I mean, how you used to make middleweight, I don't know. I did feel like you were lucky to get the draw against Chile, but it was it was the first time for you at super middle. Bad style for you,
yeah,
I think.
Bad style. And obviously you learn by your mistakes, and I have learnt a lot by my mistakes. I learnt a lot from the last fight. And listen, this camp's gone perfect. No excuses. Me coming up to super middleweight. I'm coming up to super middleweight, and I'm coming to smash you.
Do you think that?
How are you going to do it?
Never you mind how I'm going to do it.
How are you going to smash me? You can't smash no one. You quit all the time.
On fight night.
Felix Castro stopped you, son. You quit. You'll
like
quit
I
on
just
Saturday.
said, like I said,
see.
I was a light, skinny middleweight who was struggling at middleweight.
You're still the exact same. You look the exact same. What were you to God? You're getting put to sleep on Saturday. Trust me, mark my words. I'm coming after you.
Who was eating 10 minutes ago? It weren't you, were it? You were up in your room trying to make weight. I'm bang on. We'll see. Let's get it on.
I was actually watching Netflix. Let's get it on. I was making weight.
Jack, last one for you. You've carved out a career for yourself in these TV fights. You put in some great performances. John has the benefit of the contract, the amateur experience. For you, it is really a case of winner stays on, isn't it? Yeah, you must win this fight on Saturday night.
I need to win this fight. This is where I want to be. I want to be signed up as well by Matchroom, and how I'm going to get that is by beating him.
Well, you certainly will do.
And that ain't going to happen.
Well, we'll see on fight night, won't we?
John, finally, a few words from you. I'll tell you, you're obviously lacking in a bit of confidence. Nice and calm for Saturday night.
I can't wait to smash him to pieces on Saturday night.
Okay.
Let's go.
British title eliminator. What a fight. Jack Cullen against John Docherty. Do not blink. Live on Sky Sports and DAZN on Saturday. Gentlemen, for a socially distanced head-to-head, please.
Okay, just apologies for any of the language there. You can tell that emotions are running high. John Docherty's going to come and join us live on the stream. John, obviously the big question that everyone wants to know the answer to. What were you watching on Netflix?
I was watching Prison Break.
Okay, I didn't think that was going to be the one. That was explosive up there. Perhaps didn't see that. You were very calm yesterday and didn't really say too much. What sort of sparked this into life? Has he said something that's upset you, or have you just sort of switched into fight mode now?
No, I'm in fight mode now, and I'm ready to do a job on Jack Cullen. And, it's to my British title shot, do you know what I mean? And if I get beat off him, I'm going nowhere. That's me finished. So he's a big problem in my way, and I'm going to hurt him on Saturday night.
Do you believe he has quit in previous fights, or is that just to try and sort of light a fire under him and unsettle him?
No, he's quit. When he fought on that prize fight, he quit. He turned his back and quit. He turned his back against Felix Cash sometimes as well. You've got to remember, I'm a big super middleweight. I don't care what he says, he's at middleweight and he was struggling waiting out there. I'm a big super middleweight, and he's going to see on Saturday night. The draw was actually, and I didn't think he won. Had a draw. I think Jack Cullen won that fight, but I've already beat Jack twice, and I'll beat him again. I mean, if I'm going to show on Saturday night my level to Jack Cullen, that's knocking him out.
In terms of potential ability, how much have we seen of what you're capable of? Would you say so far? 50%, less than that?
You just saw my power. That's all I've showed in my fights. You've showed about 50%. I've showed about 50%, and it's only my power. My boxing ability, I've never even showed it. My last performance was absolutely terrible. And as I said to Jack Cullen, they'd be looking at that fight and thinking, "Oh, I'll outbox John easy." But listen, I'm looking forward to Saturday night and putting on a big performance.
You're great mates with Felix Cash. You obviously had that very good win over Jack Cullen. Will you tap him up for anything, or is it just your fight now? There's nothing really that Felix can say to you that's going to make a difference?
Nah, there's nothing really he can say to make a difference. I'm just going to go in there and do a job on him. I've just got in the back of my head he's going to quit, and I'll make sure it. And I wouldn't be surprised if I knock him out in the first round. And that's no word of a lie. I'm not just being confident. I just know what I can do, my ability, and I know he's too brave for his own good, and he'll get himself hurt.
Okay, we wish you all the best of luck on Saturday. Eddie, just while we wait for the next one, just to come on. I mean, we interviewed him yesterday, and neither said a word. Neither even let on that there was anything going on there. What's happened overnight? What have you said to him?
Nothing. I just love John Docherty when he gets into fight mode. I mean, I can't lie to you that his vocabulary is not overly extensive on pre-fight banter. It's basically, you're getting smashed to pieces and I'm going to put you to sleep. This is the basic, standard practice of John Docherty. But he gets himself wound up. I mean, I don't believe he has any emotional feelings towards Jack Cullen at all. But he must just sit in that room and just look at pictures on it. But just driving himself mad. I mean, he's dangerous. I mean, he's dangerous in the ring. He might be dangerous out of the ring, actually, after that press conference. You don't know. But I love the fight. I love the fight because Jack Cullen is a real fighter. A great fighter who, has proved himself time and time again. And he's always in great fights. And like Jack Cullen said there, I have to win. I have to find a way to win this fight. Docherty's never boxed anyone anywhere close to the levels of Jack Cullen. Let's see if he can back the chat up.